Hey there now, where'd you go? You left me here,
You watched
so
him.
unexpected.
You watched him grow up.
You changed my life, you know, 'cause now I'm lost, so unprotected.
I didn't have the murder.
In the blink of an eye,
I'm sorry, it's Will.
I never
What?
get to
Will?
say goodbye.
No.
Like
Sonny,
a shooting star.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Will was murdered tonight.
So fast, so far.
Will? No. Hey, that's not twisted mind. Shut your mouth.
But Will Horden! He wasn't just my friend, he was your friend too!
Killed my son when Will was killed.
What was the third
Gone too soon.
string of murders, Sammy? He murdered my son.
Well, we'll find Will's killer.
If your brother has been murdered and
I'm saying that we will find the killer.
you can catch Will's killer. I'll leave out a will to do that for Will. It's a monstrous thing to have your buried in China. I want my son back! That's what I want! I want Will back! I hate him. I know I can't believe it. I know. It's not Will. My first. What about my son? What does he need? What should I be doing for him? Oh, honey, and eventually. Look at the baby.
How is it looking exactly the way it did when I walked out the door? Like Will walking any minute.
Will knew you loved him. He didn't give up because he knew you loved each other.
I just don't seem to be able to let him go.
Yes. There is a great sadness in all of our hearts. But I know that Will will never want to deny you the joyous celebration you deserve.
Murder. It's still so hard to say.
Yeah, and we'll be in the order of Will's killing.
Will's gone.
Will would not want Sonny to spend the rest of his life alone.
Am I forgetting about Will? I loved Will. I wouldn't be who I am today without him. Not a single day goes by that I don't miss him. I go to the park with Ariana, where we share ice cream together. When she calls me Daddy, I miss him. And I would give anything to have him here right now, but he's gone. And he's never coming back. I will never, ever forget about Will. Ariana already lost one of her parents. I will not let her lose another one.
You must be losing Will. So I think you should embrace this. And if we learned anything from losing Will, it was to embrace every moment.
You know, Paul, Sonny's been through a lot the last couple of years. Starting with losing Will, right up to...
He has to remind his daughter about Will. How to keep that memory alive.
You said I was forgetting about Will. That is not true. Because I think about him. I think about him all the time, Paul. You know, even after Will was gone, everyone would tell me, Sonny, Will would want you to be happy. Will would want you to find love. Want me to move on. I just feel like I'm betraying him at the time. Just to let him know that I forgive him. And that I never stopped loving him. He knows. Trust me, I'm sure he knows.
Can't fight the tears.
And he brings up Will. He thinks because Will's not here, that I don't think about him? Every single day I think about Will.
The whole time I was gone, I was thinking about
Everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you pay just to know you.
The love of Sonny's life is back from the dead.
And our son loves Will.
And
he will never give up on Will.
Anything to tell him that I still love him. Will was the love of my life. Marlena. You just don't know what it's like in Salem now. It's around every corner. I go to the pub, I get sick to my stomach, I can't breathe. Yeah, because there really isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about him. I miss him so much.
Will is somewhere, watching down on us, smiling at the three of us.
Will's dead. I'm alone. So, everything has changed. No, but you know what? I loved Will with all of my heart. And even though you accuse me of forgetting him, I think deep down, in your heart, you know that isn't true. Anyone that loved Will could never forget about him.
When everything